Hi, it's Brooke Berg with Parenting Behind the Behavior. Today we are going to quick chat about sports and finding the balance between what your kids would like to do and what works for your family. Studies show that 70% of kids drop out of organized athletics by the age of 13. And some of that is due to financial or time constraints, but a lot of it is just because playing the sport isn't that fun for them anymore. So what is happening? We know that when our kids are toddlers, preschoolers, we are signing them up for tumbling and Little League and soccer. We're letting them dabble in hockey and karate and basketball and anything that we can help them find their passion and interest in. And we do that for a really good reason. Many studies have shown and made it really clear that when kids participate in athletics, they get to discover and explore their passions. They get to learn about teamwork and working with others, problem solving, determination, and they really have extensive growth in their cognitive, physical, and social emotional development as well. So it is really important for us to get our kids involved. But how do we know how much to push them? We need to be able to take the pressure off of ourselves and off of our kids. So we know that kids need essentially 3 things to excel and stick with athletics, or really any sort of activity that they enjoy. That first point is enjoyment. It has to be something that they really like doing, not just something that we want them to do because we wish we would have been a great hockey player and so we want our kids to do it. They have to enjoy it and have fun doing it. That next is ownership. They have to feel like it's something that has come from them and that it's their sport. And that includes intrinsic or internal motivation as well. And all of these qualities come from within your child. They do not come from parental pushing or prodding. So what if you have kiddos that want to be on every travel team and play 5 sports year round? My 2 tips to you in helping find balance are, number 1, have the courage to say no. Be honest with yourself and your children, and if your child or you, your family, the siblings are overextended, recognize the toll that that might be having on your family. And don't worry that if you don't go that extra mile that your child will be behind their peers. You have to do what's best for your family unit. And so setting priorities and understanding that you only have so many hours in the day or so much money in your account is something that every child has to learn. And so setting that example now is certainly okay and good to do. The other tip is to provide unstructured free time. So play is critical and essential, and that unstructured free time, whether your child is 3 or 13, is really, really important to their development. And believe it or not, boredom is actually good for kids, and it is good for them to try to be creative and to stimulate their thinking and to think outside the box. And that also helps increase their communication and a lot of the other areas of development that maybe wouldn't happen from organized sports. And oftentimes our culture takes this approach that we devalue free time and we need to be busy, busy, busy. And again, sports and athletics, incredibly important. They do some amazing things for kids, but it's also really important that we find that balance and have that free time with our family and for our children as well. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. Bye.